Welcome to Nuzlocke UHC Season 7, and you can just tell that this is gonna be a great day. Okay, so I'm kind of winging the intro here, but this game mode is called Ditto's Transform. It's a spin-off of Achievement Hunters and Anonymous. It is also secret types. It is an FFA. Now, you might not know what a Ditto is, but it's basically a copycat Pokemon that can copy into any Pokemon exactly. And what a Ditto will do in this game mode is be anonymous, start without a type, and be able to transform into any type once they have finished the achievements for that type. There are plenty of achievements. I will link that in the description below. There is also a command called /Pokemon recipe, which will allow all the it will show you all the recipes for certain items that will need to be obtained for certain achievements, such as slime balls, pumpkins, red tulips, and snow. Okay. Transforming into a type will give them the ability of that type, announce it in chat so that everyone will know that the type was taken, make you no longer anonymous, make you a public target, meaning people can see your coordinates, and you will also be the only one to achieve this type unless you die or something happens. There's also 2 more ways to transform, which is switching or turning back into a Ditto. You cannot be a different type under normal circumstances unless you do those transforming. To other 2 methods of transforming. Player can change their type only if they kill another player with a type. Upon doing so, they will be allowed to take the type of the player they've just killed, which is called switching. And you can only do switching once. So make sure you save it for that one good time. When a player transforms back into a Ditto, they will sacrifice a heart, obtain slowness 1, a weakness 1 for a minute. Become anonymous, no longer be a public target, meaning players can't find your coordinates, and you will be able to transform back into any type after doing the achievements. This helps in certain situations, like if you're running away, because people won't be able to find your coordinates anymore. Another thing that this ability does is that you'll be able to turn into any type after you do all the achievements again. Now, there's also a few side notes that everyone should know. /health is now a thing. And shooting players with bows will now tell you the health of the players. Endermen have increased spawn rates. Silverfish will now spawn naturally in mountain biomes, and mountain biomes will have 85% andesite in the biome instead of stone. This is due to the fact that silverfishes, when they spawn naturally, will go into a stone block, so it would be very hard to find a silverfish. So that's why it will be andesite in mountain biome. Chickens will now drop eggs 25% of the chance, 25% of the time after killing them. The coordinates command will now have a 2-minute cooldown, and again, switching will only work once in this game. Do not relog, but if you do relog, make sure you tell a spec immediately. If you relog, make sure you tell a spec immediately. And if you become electric type, water type, ghost type, ground type, or fighting type, message the specs immediately as well. The players participating for this season will be, and here are all the players. We have Kakintse, Tommy, alright, I gotta go. Crimson, Fairy, Sugar, or Havenhand, Sid, Fukano, Flues, Lenboy, Green, or Mycal, Kiram, Frostbreath, Shutupbreak, Dibscraft, Midoza, Kuzman, Zarky, Sean, Cappy Rappy, and that's it, right? Okay, I didn't forget anyone? Okay, oh yeah, right, along with Pi, is the specs for this game. The game length will be 140 minutes. Meet up at episode 7. The episode length will be 20 minutes. The map size will be 2000 by 2000. Scatter radius 1500, 1500. Permaday, there is no permaday. Not even if you are not even if there's no more dark type in the game. There's no permaday. No PvP, no PvP, IVP, or stalking until episode 2. Stealing is off. Towering is off by meetup. Water mountains are off. Lag machines are off. Nether is off. Fire spread is off. Fire weapons are off. Horses are off. No donkeys. Golden apples are off. I mean, no. Golden heads are off. Starter saturation is off. Apple rates vanilla plus. Flint rates vanilla plus. Shears are off. Absorption is off. Ender pearl damage is off. Decreased ores is on. Disabled bookshelves is on. Evolution is off. And I would like to thank a few people for this, for making this happen. Qenis for the server, Qenis for the Teamspeak, Nor and ILikePie and Leon for working diligently on the script and plugins. Super thank you for Pi for making his epic clutch in scripting and just a week getting the script done. And the Cerulean Cave was built by Lenboy and modified by me. Thank you guys. What a fucking mouthful. Well, let's start the season.
Hello, my single solitary viewer. Bonjour. Bienvenue à Nuzlocke, Season 7. Season 7. And, yeah, it's the Ditto player swap thingy. I don't understand how it works, so I'm not going to try to explain it. I saw this desert, which changed what would normally have been my game plan, which would have basically been to gear up as fast as possible and try to obtain stuff to get a Pokemon type of some sort. I'm kind of the lazy type, so I think there's a high chance I'm not going to get a type at all because I'm not the fastest at collecting stuff, so it's probably not the season for me. It's not the season of flus, but you never know. You never know. But there you go, an entire minute has gone by. And I don't even have wood. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine the state of affairs? What has gone to the world? What happens to a world where Flus doesn't even have wood this far into a game? So the desert appears to be a bust. So we're just going to walk to a place where we can have some easy peasy blocks of stone to make some starting tools, maybe. Okay, we got a wall over there. That's not good. But we've got starting stone right over here. Okay. So let's make the usual suspects and get this party started. That was really inept. That was spectacularly inept, in fact. So I did notice in the test game that there was a bit of a problem with saturation. So a lot of food will be required. Just food, not even like the game mode. Or anything. Did someone decide to take damage? I won't say who. But there are some types that require you to take damage, though I probably wouldn't. I'd save the taking the damage for last. I don't think it's necessary to do that first. So I'm going to assume it was an accident, but like for example, if you want to be flying type, you need to take fall damage. Let me take one more of this for a furnace. And grab some of these because we can't have Fulbright. I'm not sure. Didn't really pay attention too much, so I don't know. Apologies if I done something wrong. I just don't pay enough attention, and that's that. You know what? I'm gonna kill a squid because water type wants to kill squid, I think. Water and kill 5 squids. Okay. Hey, that guy flew away. But not only does water type need 5 dead squids, but dark type needs a dark wool, a black wool, which you can craft using the ink sacs. So it's not a waste of time to grab that. Okay, we got reeds. We got a creeper over there. I'm just going to leave that dude be. Ooh. I don't like that. Oh, well, you know why. I was not going for water type, but I'm going to be killing these squids. Just because it'd be a backup option. Because after that, it's a water bottle, it's a cauldron, etc. So I might as well get the sand as well, just to have it as an option. There you go. My first type of choice would actually be ghost type, because, I don't know, it sounds like fun. You can get invisible and troll people. So that'd be the kind of thing I would enjoy doing. Getting invisible and trolling people would be my bag. But I believe I heard Michael, and by Michael I mean Green, because there's two Michaels. It's going to be confusing. There's Michael Mendoza and Michael Green. Mikhail. Anyway, heard Michael say he wanted potentially ghost type. But he did take damage, but ghost type, you can't even start getting ghost type until later on, you know. There's some other fairly easy types that can be obtained depending on your caving luck. So, you know, you never know. That's all. It depends on what you find as you cave. Like, for example, like, what is it, rock type or something like that, steel type and such. Depends a lot on your success in caving. So if you find the proper cave type, you can get all the gear you need very quickly. There are types I'm not even going to go for because they're too popular. I know I mentioned dark type and the ink, but as you saw, you can never go into any place that's lit if you aim to be dark type, and that's just mightily annoying. That's not, that's not my bag, baby. That is not my bag. So normally I'm not the type to eat raw food. I prefer cooking it. Oui, c'est vrai, je préfère ma nourriture bien cuite. But there you have it. I feel like I have to explore as much as I can. And I don't have time at this moment to just plop down and, cook stuff. It's not the place for cooking stuff at this moment. But it might be if, how do I say this? It might be if I go in those trees over there. And I'm gathering, of course, extra stones so I can... Whoa. You saw them. You saw the guy just chilling there, guarding, basically cock-blocking the cave, which you don't want to mess with the skeleton when you don't have any armor on. Like, if you have full iron and stuff, half a heart, it's not that big a deal. Half a heart. But otherwise, it can hurt. It can hurt. There's another reason why I want to explore as much as possible. That's just because, there's the possibility of, what do you say? Like, there's some biomes you need to find for certain types. And I'd like to have a little bit of stuff for several types if I can. So, like, for example, I have everything but the fall down. I have some requirements already, it appears. Okay, but let's move along. I want to check along the desert again, just in case there's a temple. Temple has nothing to do with Pokemon, but it has stuff to do with potential free gold and stuff, and villages. It has to do with Minecraft. That's what it has to do with. Okay, there's a taiga over there at the other end of the desert. That's not too interesting. But I might like the books. So I'll grab the reeds and then veer towards the forest over there, perhaps. But yeah, if there was extreme hills, I would have considered grabbing... I don't want to cross the lake for the other reeds over there. I'll leave them to some lucky explorer. Oh, I feel like I'm such a generous person. But it does not appear to have any like difficult difficult turn. What do I mean turn? Right. You complete the black wool requirement for dark type, and then there was a wool requirement for electric. Okay. I did not know that, but I wasn't going for electric. Again, because I know everyone's going to be going for that. There's another one I'm definitely not going for, which is normal type. I do believe Sean might go for normal type. Some people have, it has been conjectured. But someone cut down a tree over here. I'm gonna just check quickly if they left an apple behind. I would like that. Answer is no. No apple for flues. But I do need a few extra logs. So I'm gonna grab some extra wood because I need some. Just because I need wood. Before I come along. Anyone who's fairy type, actually. You know what? I should grab the flower types for fairy. So dandelion, poppy, and red tulip. What's that? Poppy. Okay, that's a poppy. Alum. Okay. Azure bleu. I didn't mean to grab all that. Red tulip in this flower field. Anyone? Red tulip? Anyone? Red tulip? I only see orange freaking tulips. Yeah, okay, there's a red tulip. And the dandelion would, of course, be yellow. And they're fairly common, but they wouldn't be in this flower field. Okay, we got an apple as well. Something good to have. Let's just store that. I'm getting to have a bit of a filled up inventory, but if I can have an easy backup type like fairy, might as well go ahead and have that. Oh, I think that's a dandelion over there. But unfortunately, the person who started right there would obviously have the same ease of getting that requirement for fairy. The difficulty, of course, is like you have to not kill any mobs for 20 minutes. So it's really a backup, and you have to just block the mobs away all the time. Block them away all the time. Because, yeah, my first choice remains ghost type, and that means I won't be making any armor because that's the requirement for ghost type. And it might mean that I'll have to be, you know, a little bit slow and stuff. Other types, again, like water and such, are kind of easy to make. What I want to do is I want to be sure to craft this, craft that, put this here. Okay. Because I want. I want. I want. I want to be able to go get a bucket easy, a bucket of water. Okay, I got these things, I got these things, I got some feathers. Again, no time for cooking the food quite yet. There you go. Got the bucket. Let's go grab the bucket and get equipped. Let's hope. Right, we're a little bit close to 0-0, which that was not my plan. And by a little bit close, I just mean like 400 blocks away. But typically, you know, the cowardly place to be is a little farther away. So I don't think I need those. And now, right, just to have some cooked pork. The stone sword is almost dead. Right, so I got some cooked pork. And we got some torches ready. I didn't want to torch this cave, so sorry for the darkness. Hope I can, like, adjust. Like, it's not pitch black for me. Even though it probably should be. I don't know. But it's not like a full brightness. But let me grab, that's going to look a little natural. Because once I start digging down, it's not going to look natural. But yeah, my main type I'm going for is Ghost. Why? Just because of the trolling possibilities. You can hang around at 0-0, be invisible, and hope to get stuff. But like if I stumble into an amazing cave of extraordinariness, then, obviously for reasons that I think should be self-evident, I would hope, you don't take ghost type if you have like a gazillion diamonds in your cave, because they don't go well together. You have a ghost type if your caving experience was a little bit subpar. If you have a lot of diamonds, then you go for the rock type or whatever. Maybe I'd go for fairy type. I don't know, but like because ghost type you get invisible, which is a lot of fun. But if you want to wear diamond armor, you're visible. That's why, like, they don't go together. I have 35 iron so far. Gonna need a little double of that because, oh, okay, my first gold. For example, like, what is it? You get the, you get rock type, you get a pickaxe of every type. So, for example, if you have a great cave that gives you a lot of diamonds, well, it's a great option, obviously. There's another type where you need a whole lot of coal, and that's also fairly easy. An easy type to get with all the coal. That's fire type, of course. Flint and steel, 50 charcoal, and swim in lava. And of course, swimming in lava is less fun. But once you have a water bucket to put yourself out afterwards, you're okay. You just have to sacrifice your Iron Man. If you're down with that. I don't think I want to go up, though. But I need the cave to start, like, getting better than this. Because this is not the type of cave that gives you all the great stuff. Ooh. And that's where I came in. That is dank. That is dank. That is very dank, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. We're at Y30, so I can staircase. I'm going to staircase this direction. There you go. And again, I'm not trying to be dark type, so ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. But if you want to be ghost type, staircasing certainly is a way to go. It certainly is a way to go. Mais quand même, hein? Je me demande s'il y a des gens qui sont tout près. So, what I basically said in French is, like, I wonder how many people are close by. Because you get nervous in the Nuzlocks. Nuzlocks, they make you nervouses. Right. Let's go. Oh, and a player has transformed into ground type. So if you want more recorded rounds like Nuzlocke and you want to show your appreciation for these episodes, leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, make sure you're subscribed, and then you can get all of the next episodes. But thank you for watching.